Alright, so I don't bore you guys to death, I checked all the FETs on here and the diodes and they're all fine. So it looks like the broken off inductor is all we've got. So what I'm going to do is try and clear the through hole that it was originally attached. And it came into this hole here. So the other great thing about these high-powered tips like this is when you have a great big trace here working on, you can heat it right up. The trick with soldering I've learned over the years is high heat, very short duration. That's the trick. Okay. Alright, so is there anything left in there? Okay. Shoot, it looks like... Did I pull it all the way out? Yeah, but there's a bunch of glue in the way. I don't know if I can actually... Okay, let's try something. I gotta unwind this. It's going to change its value a little bit, but without it, we have no circuit. And I'm not going to look this up somewhere, so... or test it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take off the insulation. Yeah, that glue's hard to get off of there. So what I'm doing here is I just want to do an impedance check. I have an old ham radio style induction, you know, if you need to test something like this, an inductor, but I'm not going to pull it out. I just want to make sure that it's not really low ohms, like it's shorted along its outer perimeter somewhere, because this thing took a blow like all through here, maybe right there. Probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to just pull it away. So if it's bare, it doesn't touch anything. Okay, so let's see what we come up with here. No, this can't be millions of ohms unless it's open circuited, which would really suck. You can take your soldering iron and some solder and take the insulation right off. But I've been using X-Acto knives for years for that. So, okay, come on, baby. Show me something low. Megs? Oh, God. Yeah, see, Megs is probably me. Alright, so this thing might actually be opened. Oh, God. Well, okay, let's do this. I'll grab some solder and actually tin this so I know I've got a good connection somewhere. Come on. Okay. Alright. So, those are perfectly good connections. They're probably still... No, they're alright. Okay, so here we go. There we go. That was low impedance. 8/10, 9/10, and this meter's not that close. Yeah, so it's a few tenths of an ohm, which makes sense for a coil this size. Let's see, this thing's in circuit, so high impedance with low impedance. Low impedance would be dominant mathematically. Yeah, 8, 9/10 of an ohm. Okay, that's what, you know, that's cool. Alright, so this thing is ready to go back in. So now what I've got to do is I've got to trim it. Take that out and that out. And then, alright, fine. I will try it the solder way here. I hope you guys can see all this detail. It's probably boring as hell, but if you ever have to replace an inductor like this... Oh shoot, did I cut it too short? Well, I can jumper it with the parts, with the stuff I took off because I saved it. So I think what they did is they pulled it through the board and then slid it over and tacked it down. So this might be long enough for that, I'm not sure. Okay, let's tin this bad boy. There's a spot right there. Okay, there we go. I'm going to get all the solder off of here I can, because obviously it won't go through the circuit board hole. Okay, this is... Okay, so this is getting all the varnish off of here. And I don't think I have any excess on here, so we're doing pretty good. Now the trick is, can I shove it through when I heat it up? That's normally, obviously that's what I've been doing, but and then we're going to have to get some silicone and glue this thing down again. Let's see, can I get it? Yeah, that hole's so tiny. Okay. Then I'll tell you what, I'm not going to bore you guys anymore with this. I'll come back as soon as I get it rolling.